Good morning. I've been a little absent from social media, YouTube, etc. I've been working really hard on these journals. I sold a couple journals out of my Etsy shop and I wanted to get a couple journals in to replace them. And I was inspired by this material that I bought. I just thought it was so pretty. So anyways, I wanted to do a flip through and let you know I've got two journals. They're basically the same. There are some subtle differences, like maybe some of the graphics are a little bit different, as you can see from the covers, but basically they're the same. So I'm gonna move one aside and flip through the other one so that you can see basically what they're like, and then they'll go up in my Etsy shop either later today or tomorrow. Not sure. Anyways, so I'm going to move this one aside and we'll open this one. Each one of these journals has 4 signatures. So let me tip it so you can kind of see the signatures. There are 4 spaced out. They are pretty full, but there is still room for you to put your own mementos and stuff in there. And like all my journals, I always say this, I do leave a lot of space for journaling because that's what I feel they're for, to put your mementos in, for you to journal your thoughts. So there are a lot of writing pages in here. So basically the front cover, there's no pocket or anything. I don't put a lot of tchotchkes on things because I want to make sure that there's a flat space for you to write. So with no further ado, let's go. So when you open up the front cover, this is material, but this is paper. So the first page, we've got a pocket with a journaling card, a flower blossoms for its own joy. I'm trying to keep this in camera. I hope I'm in there. Then we've got a large pocket on this side with a large journaling card in it. And a read a flip for journaling. And also, this is a lace paper here, but you can journal on it because it's light enough. And I've got a couple of journaling cards here. These designs here, I will list below because I used a couple of different digis from that I purchased off Etsy, so I will list those below. Journaling card. And again, here's just a blank card for journaling. You can also journal on here. And here's a flip up journaling card. Then I make these little clusters here just to break up the blank pages but still leave enough room for you to journal. There's another journaling card here. I usually round the corners because they go in and out of pockets a little easier. And this is just a fold over Find Joy. And this does come out. It does come out of there. Probably pull it this way. Okay. And what we have here is a little pocket with a journaling card. And then this is just a paper, folded paper, made to look kind of like an envelope for journaling. And then I have a little tuck spot for the point here. So, and you can use these belly bands here to put anything you want in here. Really, you can tuck so much stuff in these. And again, some more blank journaling space. I stenciled some roses on here. And here's a couple of journaling cards. This is a flip up with a little cluster that I made. This is a side pocket, and it has a top pocket. So it's got a card in there. Have enough courage to start, enough heart to finish. This is a side pocket here with a little pad of paper that I made. for journaling. Really pretty pocket with some butterflies, and again, just journaling, blank paper, and a journaling card. And here's a pocket with a journaling card, and I stenciled some roses on the back of that. And this starts the next signature. This is an envelope that I have just flipped over the page and paper clipped with blank paper in it. And here's just some blank journaling space. I love these papers, but sometimes they're a little dark and you can't journal on them, so I like to decorate them with some plain paper. Here's a little journaling sheet. And again, a blank page, but with a little cluster on there. This is just a piece of journaling paper, but this is fairly light enough you could still journal on that, and we've put some lace on here. A little cluster on the front of this. This is all good journaling space. And here's a little, I make these little clusters because I like to, let me see if I can get it up here in the camera, because I like to break up the page, and this one says breathe. And then a journaling tuck in here. You can also tuck other stuff in there. Another journaling spot. And this journaling card here. And this is a top tuck. Just paper for journaling. Be you bravely. I love that saying. Again, more journaling space. Here's a sideways belly band with a blank paper in it. And here's a tuck. What I did was, this is a tuck, but these come out here. They're just paper clipped over, and they're blank for journaling. The inside of this is blank for journaling. But I paper clipped them because I put a card back here as well. And this, although it's a little dark, you can still journal on it. It's pretty nice. And the third journal signature starts with some time pieces. And I stenciled here to break that up, but you journal on that. Here's a pocket, a decorated pocket with a journal card. This one's got a side pocket card and then a blank paper. This one has lines on the inside. And again, a little cluster to break that up. This is a pocket I made out of an envelope. So it's got a card here. Well, you can actually tuck something back here. Then there's a card in this pocket here for journaling. Okay. I left this for you to tuck something. And then there's a card for journaling here. And this says, I become me. Again, this is just a journaling page. This is a pocket with a journaling card in it, and then an open card. This is just a fold over to break up the journaling space, but again, like I said, I like to leave a lot of space to write. Another journaling page. Here's a card. And here is paper, lined paper for writing. And then I got a couple of deposit slips in there for writing. Then over here, I stenciled. This is a stencil that I got from my girlfriend who does Stampin' Up. And it was out of one of her stamp sets. And this one is kind of cute. It says, you'll never find rainbows if you're looking down. And here, everything will be all right, with some washi tape. And then here's a belly band to tuck and blank paper. And this is the other side to that page that I stenciled. And then our last signature has a little envelope with some blank paper in it. Here's a tuck. It says, keep going. Got a little card here. This has a tie that has the material from the cover. And then I just have a journaling card stuck back here. This is a little envelope with a card in it for journaling. This is a flip out. Here's a side pocket with some paper in it right here. And again, another flip out. And all of this space you can journal in. I journal sideways, I journal all over the place. And then there's a journaling card here. This is an envelope pocket. Let's see if I can take everything out of here. So basically it's an envelope pocket that wraps around the page like this. And I've stuffed each little thing with some journaling cards and tucks. And then this, you are your best thing. I love that quote too. Enjoy today, another journaling spot. And this is a beautiful side pocket. I love this paper. And it's got a card here that I made. Lots of journaling space, getting towards the end. There's another envelope pocket. And again, it's got a little tag here. This one has little pieces of paper for writing. And in the back, we've got a journal card. And then in every journal that I make, I put a piece of my original art in there. And this is Here Comes the Sun. This is an original piece that I painted a few years ago, quite a few years ago actually. And then I digitized it and put it on digital paper that I created. So this is a piece of my original art. I put something in every journal. And this does flip up. This is a tuck for journaling. And then we've got a couple more journaling pages. And then the very last is a beautiful tag in a pocket. And then the whole thing, I don't put anything on the back. I try to make it as the least amount of lumps as I can. And then this is some sari silk that ties. So your other one, the other journal I'm going to list as well, is basically the same. There are some very, like I said, some subtle differences like the covers. Maybe some of the graphics or the quotes might be a little different, but they're all ones that I love. And like I said, I want to get these in the Etsy shop, but this is what I've been doing and why I've been so absent. So thank you so much for watching. Check out my Etsy shop either tonight or tomorrow. I'm just not sure when I'm going to get them totally listed because I have a few things I need to do today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all.